Of course, we just saw Leonid Roderick over in the number 3 pit. I don't think the former 3-time Master Cup champion had too many nice things to say about this man, Leon Keniston. And I don't think the officials are too happy with him right now because, as you see, oh, where is it? There it is. It came on our screens up here. It just took a while to get on your screen. Race control is called the driver, crew chief, and spotter of the 3-car to the hauler after the race. Not totally. I think he deserves it. I think he deserves a bit of a lashing because he's been driving like a complete tool so far. Well, he drove fun the first half of the race, but you don't force it forward wide and then proceed to run other people up the racetrack. That's just dangerous. I can't agree with you more. Of course, spotters, you don't see them too much on road courses in the Master Cup Series, but on the oval tracks, they are required. On road courses, of course, you don't see them so much. You see them at Decatur a lot, but on some of them, like Karyala, you just simply can't see the entire track. We're back under green here at the Daytona International Speedway. That was a slow start, and I think Ian Cooper just capitalized. He got a pretty good start, and he's already on the inside of the 88. He's going to have a run on Roth if he gets a good enough run, and it doesn't look like he will. But he's definitely going to get by that 88 car. Battaglia and Whitmore also very good starts. Juliana Sova in car number 1. Looks to the inside of McGlynn. Going to sweep to the inside. And she's going to take the spot. I think all of the top 5 cars on that restart, all the top 5 cars, all of them are driving manufacturers that weren't even here last year. So you have a Volpe leading the race, an STS right behind the Sova, another Volpe and Ian Cooper, and a Moto in Battaglia, and a Moto in McGlynn, and Scott Bates, also another Volpe. Mike Whitmore, Alan Hodges, and Scott Stoyler all driving the CM Nova, the Colton Merrill Nova that won the Constructors' Championship last year. Manufacturers' Championship, Constructors' Championship, whichever term you prefer. Got some slow cars at the back. Marcus Leonard looks like he's one of them. And that's a shame. Looks like Leonard will not do the Arla Master Cup Series double. Speaking of Arla and Master Cup Series doubles, I don't think anyone's ever won both an Arla and a TM Master Cup Series race, although I'll have to check on that. I think Jimmy Leonard back in the 80s may have done that, and I think Nathan Patterson may have done it as well. I'm going to have to check. Did Floyd Moss do it as well? I don't know. Anyway, Mike Whitmore looks like he's challenging Julian Asova for the lead. None of those stats that we just mentioned. Whoa! Scott Stoyler pushing up the track into the side of Ian Cooper. I don't think he's going to take that too well. And Ian I think Ian may have taken a shot at Stoyler, told him to get back to the bottom where the 2-car was going, had no problem with running 26 car into the wall. We've seen that enough with Ian Cooper wrecking cars here at Daytona, and Stoyler going to take the lead away from his teammate. James West coming into the picture. Craig Janser and Arto Kekkonen on board with Arto. This is a car that is lucky to be running after the first half of the race. 5 car or the 14? 5 car. Okay. Alright, let's say, because Arto Kekkonen's car is missing a hood, and he just had so much drag from that missing hood that he was unable to keep up with the draft. The 5 car, though, there was something terribly wrong in the engine of that car, but apparently they got it fixed. And Craig is running up there with the best of them in the number 5 MHL Manufacturing. Good to see them back in the sport. Gasnier Dragoon. Speaking of Gasnier, they've been looking quite strong early on. It looks like they really have a car that it goes fast. You see that in the 5 and the 69. But the problem with Gasnier is they really don't have any star drivers, and I think that's what's hurting them a little bit. Kekkonen coming on the bottom. Kurt Pliskin in that red and white 16 going to come with them. Or will Pliskin get greedy? No. Kekkonen keeps the bottom. The young Finnish rookie. Craig Janser looks like he made his move to the front maybe a bit too soon because Otto looks like he's a tick faster. 14 car, Arto Kekkonen. To the line. Arto will lead the lap. Pliskin, and then there's McGlynn in that 52. Ian Cooper in the 2, right behind McGlynn. And then behind Ian Cooper, I think, is Rosenstrutter. No, that's Woody Watts. Excuse me, Woody Watts in the 0-1 is behind Ian Cooper. Kekkonen and Janser still fighting for the top spot. Here comes McGlynn, here comes Cooper, and looks like Sandal's going to come to the bottom. We got a whole bunch of black cars on the bottom We've got the whole black car lane on the bottom of the track. You got McGlynn, the front end of the car is black. Cooper, his car's black, and then Sandoval, his car's mostly black. Oh, here comes Ryan Araki to break that trend. Well, Arto Kakinen, the rear end of his car is black, so I guess that also qualifies. You're really going off on tangents here, are you? Well, you know, it happens. And, that was interesting. Static, apparently. On board, James West in the 69. Well, I think Gasly, this may be Gasly's big star driver, or one of them, but it seems like West maybe a bit in the old side. Well, James West has been running Ola for so long, and he's mostly known in those circles, but in Master Cup circles, he's virtually unknown. Leon Kennison's car is off the pace. We're also getting reports that either this car or the 22 of Chris Johans has dropped something on the racetrack. Yellow is out, and yes, it has come off the back of the 22. Chris Johans' car, there's something wrong with this car, because there's not too much damage on it, and he is running very slow. I wonder if whatever problems that were happening towards the end of the first race have just gone undiagnosed by the team, and that car's is slowly falling apart. Well, yellow is out, pretty close to the end. It's a good thing they threw it, the yellow flag now, before these the leaders could possibly have run down the 22 car. So it looks like Chris will get an opportunity to hit the pit lane and check out what that was. And in the meantime, we'll have an opportunity to take a commercial break and then take you to the finish.